In this video, I'm going to show you what it sounds like when you use the WH64 wireless headset by Yealink. I've got the WH64 connected. It's connected to the PC right now so that you could see what this audio sounds like when you talk to clients, patients, or colleagues. In order to get really good understanding how a headset works, you have to have a baseline. And that baseline for us and for most folks is when they use their mobile phone. A lot of people also use their laptop as a way to communicate. No microphone, no headset, no nothing. So I want to show you what it sounds like when you go from this audio using a speakerphone like I've got on my desk, which also is very close to what you're going to sound like on a mobile device, versus now. And now the WH64. This is what you would sound like when you're talking to a client or patient using the WH64 wireless headset by Yealink. I've got it connected to my PC so that you should be hearing. I'm just adjusting it for my own comfort. Again, comfort is king on this thing, especially if you just make these little small adjustments. You'll find that you can wear it all day long. This amazing mute capability. Watch this. I'm going to flip now, and now you're able to hear me again. So if I could do this, there you go. You're back in the action. Love that. Awesome for Zoom, Teams, and anything else that you're connected to online. I'm going to do two tests here for you. Besides being in the office here, in my home office, I'm going to walk out right out of the back here so that you could see the range capability. And between me and the back, there's several walls, there's a fence, there's a glass door, there's some trees, and then there's another fence. So if you hear my voice, and I think I could, that's probably a good 30 or 40 feet. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you what it sounds like, as well as what it looks like when you walk out back, because you probably are going to do this when you're at home. Okay, here we go with the clapper. Let's go see what that sounds like as we step out into the yard. I'm going to stay connected. Hopefully the audio is still delivering good audio. I'm going to come out back here. And right now it's summertime as I'm recording this. There's cicadas buzzing around, making all kinds of noise. And you should be able to hear that here on this mobile phone. So cicadas, headset. Cicadas. All right, I'm going to step out a little further out. I am probably a good, 80 feet away behind a bunch of walls, trees. And this is what it would sound like if you were outside in the outdoors, or you have a really humongous deck. Okay, I'm going to walk my way back to my home office. Maybe I let the dog out. He or she decides they want to come back in. I know I had a dog once, boy, and they like to go out. Sometimes you don't know when they need to, and you just got to let them out. And for those that have pets, that's exactly what would happen here. All right. Okay. So now we're back. And that was a walk out in the backyard, let the dog out, maybe let yourself get some fresh air test. We got one more test, and that's going upstairs. Do you hear any wind noises? Do you hear breath noises? What is it that you hear? Because again, this is what people on the other line are going to hear. So let's go. Here we go. Walk around test. Okay. I'm going to walk out of here. I'm walking around. And my kid over here watching some cartoons. I like coming out back here. I like getting fresh air, but I don't like if clients or folks on my team know that I'm outside. If you like a little extra vitamin D but don't want that noise, something like the WH64 will come in handy. I have found it to come in handy for many, many meetings, and people don't know that I'm generally outside. I know. Do you hear the cicadas? Because they are quite loud. You like a little extra vitamin D but don't want that noise, something like the WH64 will come in handy. I have found it to come in handy for many, many meetings. Okay, that's been a test with the WH64 wireless headset. Thanks for hanging out with me today as I reviewed the WH64 wireless headset by Yealink. I've got a couple of other tech videos and reviews that I've done on other technologies. Go ahead and check those out. I will see you in those videos.